Hey guys, we've got ourselves another monthly wrap-up of awesome fight sticks and all-button controllers. And even though February is the shortest month, it definitely had no shortage of wild sticks to show off. All the ones you see here in this video were posted on the Fightsticks subreddit during this past month, and I'd love to hear your top picks in the comments below. Now let's get into it with my unordered selections for February. Let's kick things off with a stellar necro build from user Mateo10. The purples are on point with the gravity buttons, and then even the 14-inch AFS aluminum enclosure backs up those hues with that plum river coating. The lever is a silent JLX with a knee Neo capsule top. Super clean build. Effie would be so proud. Up next, we've got user No Macaron and this build, which shows us that fight sticks aren't just for fighting games. This one was built around rhythm games like Project Heartbeat and Project Diva, among others. Really interesting layout, and I happen to love those little joysticks that they use for sliders and spinners in emulation. Then, to keep that musical theme going, we've got another take on a device in that genre. This is a WAN Mini DIY build, commissioned by user Pachinko Duel. This is a super lightweight build complete with a wild, symmetrical layout in line with those rhythm game sensibilities. They've even got some gold screws to really match their overall aesthetic. And this next build from El Captain Spookers keeps the beat going. Although it's a traditional fight stick this time, it definitely leans into that musical aesthetic with special attention to this great MF Doom theme. They've got themselves some 3D printed TE panels that they hand painted, and then made the art panels and dust washers themselves. Then their RGB FA kit and stick RGB plate bring some great lights and energy to the whole thing. Really awesome job. And here we've got a newer player in the fight stick and all buttons scene. User Real Howl put together this super classy prototype with Sitong buttons. The paint is spectacular and is that Chameleon automotive variety, so depending on the lighting and angles, it morphs between blue and purple. Very nice. Then, in that same color vein, we've got an eye-catching build from Johnny Fraze that features specialty marble acrylic. User Angie81 commissioned this build, which is really clean and universally appealing, and it features a JLX with clear capsule topper, metallic gravity KS buttons, and a Brook Gen 5X PSB under the hood. Very classy. Up next, we have user Nellin56's Stick of Destiny project. Some say this is the greatest stick in the world. Others say it is just a tribute. It's a great atypical enclosure shape, and then that Tenacious D theme carries strongly throughout. I imagine Jack Black and Kyle Gass would be proud. And speaking of pride, user Bill Jiggly should definitely be proud of their prototype all-button controller. After many mistakes and failed attempts, they finally arrived here at this glorious end. Love the vibes, love the spacing between the hands, and love that stick-to-it attitude that helped them carry on so that they could share this final version with us. Great stuff. Then, up next, we have Holy Shep of Mountain Air and their take on a Gundam fight stick. They utilized 222 total laser-cut pieces in 11 different acrylic colors. The front was inspired by the chest vents, and the other side panels leaned into those decals and badging. And then the bottom was a nod to the jetpack. The wiring is great and the whole thing is a real head turner. Spectacular build all around. And here we have user No Blow and their take on an Ergo box with what they call the leverless bowl. They crafted their device with Sitong buttons and a bowl, so you could set it in your lap and then your hands can form around the outside of it in what may be a more comfortable gaming experience. Really fun ergonomic take on an all-button controller. Then next up is this awesome Mr. Sparkle collaboration from Sudsack, Raleigh, and Hungry Hustlers, among others. Every element is perfect for this theme. The pink enclosure, the art with the bubbles around the buttons, the immaculate wiring, and the Homer head-shaped capsule topper. The whole package is just awesome and totally deserving of a plate of steamed hams. Great work to all involved. Then check out this wild people leverless fight stick from Black Myth Wukong, put together by user Mini Anxiety. The piece is jaw-dropping, but since the user didn't post much information about it, I wasn't exactly sure if they repurposed an existing prop or made the entire instrument themselves. I'm really assuming the latter since there's a painting workshop in the background pics, but their only note was that a user should place their fingers on the buttons like the character image here. A bit cryptic, and we definitely needed a shot of it being played as intended. Still, the theme is top-notch, and I can say I've never seen anything quite like it. Congratulations on surprising us. Anyway, if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing to help support the channel. If you want to get involved, simply post your build on the Fightsticks subreddit for a chance to be featured here. Be sure to include lots of details and different photos. Here's a few more awesome user submissions to help send us off. Support your locals, and I'll see you next time.